this is my first YouTube video. I've been meaning to get this started for a while, but we're gonna just get the ball rolling today because I think there'll be quite a bit going on, and it's 2025, so new year, new goals, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit more later today. Once I got some caffeine in me, I'm more awake. More about me and what I'm trying to do here, but for now, we'll just take you through the process of getting going this morning. All right, so it's New Year's Day, about 5 a.m., and I am going out for my last training ride of Christmas break. So well, not really. I'm heading back up north after this, but I'm in Naples, Florida, and we're gonna hit a 100, maybe 110-mile day, which will start in a little bit here, then do like hour easy, then warm up down to meet this group, and then we're doing about a 70-mile stretch that's going to be pretty much full gas, and that's with the local Naples Velo group in town. So there's some really strong riders, and yeah, so we're just gonna keep getting ready from here, and we'll update you throughout the day. All right, so I'm just getting my nutrition going right here for the ride, and this is everything I'm gonna take with me today. So starting off, we got this bottle here. It's got my custom carbohydrate mix, and we've got about 1600 calories, about so of a maltodextrin fructose mixed with a little bit of sodium, and so this comes out to about 100 grams of carbs per hour right here, since this ride's really intense today at portions, so got to keep the fueling well. And one of the most important parts, caffeine pills. These things work really good. I've used them for such a long time, and they hit really fast and wear off slowly. So you can find them on Amazon, like 15 bucks. Definitely recommend them. Most importantly, right here, oatmeal cream pies. Like, these are definitely one of my go-tos. I'll just have maybe one or two of these in addition to all the other carbs I'm taking, which usually at like halfway point, or if we stop and get off the bike at any point, that's when I go for one of these. But if you're not taking these, you're not reaching your potential on the bike. And then also we've got these here. This is my electrolytes. It's very similar to Element, but I don't have the budget for Element. I'm not sponsored by anyone yet, so this is what I'm using. It's pretty much the same ratio. So all right, so we've been up for an hour now, and we're finally about to get rolling. The bike's good to go. I checked the tires and everything before. Made sure my nutrition's good. But yeah, that's most of my usual morning. So just kind of full recap there. I usually wake up. I start my first 10, 15 minutes, usually just reading some scripture or read my Bible. Just find it helps get my mind right for the day. And before I really do anything else, then I prep my nutrition, get some caffeine in me, get my bike checked in the morning. I probably should be doing some of that stuff the night before, but I mean, I find just the more I do in the morning, the more I kind of wake up before I get going. And yeah, that's usually do some foam rolling too in the mix, just as I feel like it just really helps if I do that in the morning or before bed as well. And yeah, not much else. So we'll see you out on the road. And yeah, it's still very dark, as you can see. So we're 20 minutes in. I just got to the main spot where we meet, but I'm really early, and I realized on the way I did not eat enough this morning. So oatmeal. This is where the oatmeal cream pies come in. So still gonna be a good day, but yeah, I sometimes just underestimate how much I actually need to fuel these rides in the morning. So we're getting back on track now. Like I said, these can't go wrong, and I guarantee you'll see it later. All right, so we're wrapping up the first hour here, and we're about to head over to meet the group for the main part of the ride. And you can't really tell from this video, but maybe you can, but obviously it is incredibly moist out here. Like, I am absolutely drenched already. It's just really foggy out this morning, so unfortunately no beautiful sunrise. But the cool thing about this climate this time of year, though, that I really like about Florida is, like, a lot of times the mornings, like the first couple hours, are incredibly foggy, and then the sun just comes out in like the final hour or two, and it's pretty beautiful scene. Pretty good change. Like, I just love the change of scenery as the ride goes on, and yeah, so it's still a nice day all in all. Roads are a little wet, so we're gonna have to be careful there, but yeah, about to get the ball rolling here.
Alright, so I don't know how this is going to sound because I'm riding, but I just finished spinning out the legs in the neighborhood now. Finished the group ride a while ago. It went really well. How to start out? There's just a lot of really strong guys, and at the beginning we had like a 40-50 rotation. And the group just split in half as guys started attacking. Like, we were going like 33, 34 miles an hour. You can see from the videos, and if you let a gap open, it got really painful really fast. So we got up to the airport, recovered a bit. We recovered a little bit, and then we just hit it full gas on the way back again. I think the last hour of that ride, my average was like just over 29 miles an hour with the group. We had about 6 guys rotating at the end, so it's thinned out a lot. We still had a big group, but just less guys pulling through. And yeah, so I think my average was like 360 for the whole last part of that effort. And yeah, I mean, pretty much just when you're at the front, it's like an all-out sprint or something. And yeah, it was a really good day today. I'm at 98 miles on the day total, and just hit 4 hours. So I've just been riding the last hour here, pretty aerobic, and yeah, about 250. So just getting the legs moving and hoping to get on the road in the next hour or so, because I gotta travel north, and this afternoon I get a bike fitting on this. I'm pretty excited for that, and yeah, hopefully we make some good changes, and I'm a little more comfortable than I have been. But overall, really solid day, and I'll go into more of the ride details later and all that when I have a chance to. So.
All right, all done.
more recap of what my workout was today and everything, how it all went down and everything. Because it was a really good day today. Maybe you caught some of it from me while I was on the bike talking about it, but I'll just kind of go through some of the data of today, because I think that's what obviously people find data interesting. So we're just gonna roll right through it, kind of just segment by segment of the workout. So the first hour we did, I was just solo for that in the dark. I was doing like I did exactly an hour, and it was like 21 miles. The average power was 237 watts. I don't use heart rate right now. I think it's, I mean, I know heart rate's important. I just think it's kind of irrelevant. Like I'm not going to change my training around it right now. So I'm just going off of efforts, and I'll look at power and keeping it simple right now. Like that's about it. So I did an hour easy. Met up with the group at about 7 a.m. and then we just soft pedaled for about 5 or 10 minutes from Naples cyclists to Livingston, which is like 5 minutes away or so. And once basically the whole route was going up to the RSW airport and back, and I want to say it was like maybe I have no clue how long it was actually. It was maybe like 60-ish miles or something, and we did it, well, we did the whole thing. Basically, we like ripped it up there really hard, full gas. So the first way up was about 53 minutes or so, and for that, the average power for me was 325 with a 385 normalized. So how the group dynamics of that ride worked were, we were basically, there was a lot of people rotating, so you weren't taking many pulls at the front, but when you were at the front, you were pretty much going like close to full gas, as we were hitting like speeds of like 33, 34 miles an hour, which on Florida flat roads is still like absolutely cooking for it. So yeah, that's that was a lot of fun going up. We had like, I would say there was like close to 80 people in the parking lot when we started, and yeah, so then by the time we got to the airport, I think the group was down to like 30 or so, maybe 25, 20, I don't know exactly, but we did a little feed zone at the airport where we just soft pedaled for another 10 or 15 minutes, and then once we got back out on the main road, we hit it hard going home. And going home, I think we took a slightly different route, so it was longer, but I think we did 28 miles in like 58 minutes on the way home. So we were just absolutely flying. And that way back, we ended up starting to have, as everyone was getting tired, we had less and less people rotating. So I want to say for that section, like I was getting more pulls through the front. That section, the average power was about 358, and the normalized was like 397. There was like a peak 5-minute power in there of like 475, so there was like some good stretches where we were just smashing each other across the board. So yeah, we got back to the parking lot. There was no sprint finish or anything today. Like I'm kind of glad there wasn't, because I think with the size of the group, that likely would have ended pretty badly, just from like someone trying to go too far into the traffic, like, or into the other side of the road, or who knows. But either way, it was a really good group. I think there was down to maybe like 6 of us rotating by the end, and yeah, so that was a solid effort. After that, I ended up just doing another hour at like zone 2, so it was like 250 average, 270 normalized, because I hit a ton of red lights today. So like basically every time there was a red light, I hit the red light, which also added another layer of fatigue, because when you are going like at the front, like let's say 500 plus watts, and then you have to stop and wait for like 3 minutes, your legs are just completely fill up with lactic acid. So that was yeah, that was pretty painful. But I never was like really suffering at any point today. It was just more just a good hard effort overall. Like the whole ride was 4 hours on the dot, 98 something miles, 24.6 or 24.7 miles per hour average. So just shy of 40k per hour if you're, you know, kilometers. And yeah, the average, or the normalized for the whole thing was 340, which for me, that's actually, I mean, I'm a slightly heavier guy in terms of cycling and triathletes, but that was like a very, very good day for me overall on the bike. So yeah, I'm probably finishing up like a really, well, I am finished. I've been focusing a ton on the bike since I've been down, so I'm just finishing up like the end of a really hard block. I've been riding 16, 17 hours a week average with a peak week of 21, which was 2 weeks ago. So the biking's feeling really good right now, and yeah, I'm gonna finish up another big week this week over break, and then probably take a good down week when I get back to school, settle back in, and get into some more structured training from there. So thank you all for watching today. I'll probably put up another video shortly of kind of just more about me and everything. So that'll also be in this car, same position, because I've just got a ton of time on my hands today. So yeah, that's about it for now. And I appreciate you if you've been watching all this. So yeah, tell your friends about it if they are interested. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one.